Good morning, bachcho. How do you do? I hope you all are fine. So, welcome to this online series of lecture, and most welcome because it's the last chapter in your syllabus of prose. And I'm damn sure that you would have definitely thinking that now sir is going to ask us what is this picture all about, because I am in a habit of asking this question at the outset. And definitely you can see a picture of a girl over here, and not only the picture of a girl, but you can see a picture of a girl with her hair swinging, and we can only see the side face of the girl, and she is sitting in a manner that her hands are over her chin and something thinking. The hand is over her chin and something thinking. Is she really thinking, or we say it, is she in her daydreams? Is she absent-minded, or really something thought process is going on? This we will come to know while we will read the chapter. Anyways, bachcho, the title of the chapter is Going Places. And going places means what? This girl probably happens to be going to different places, sitting in her own comfort zone. Means thinking of something unusual, unrealistic, going to different places. Going to different places means what? What do I mean? What I want to say regarding going places is that probably she might be thinking of dining with some superstar. Probably she might be thinking that she is in the different corners of the world, touring and enjoying. Anything it can be. So going places means going to various places in your own imagination, in your own thought, not really going to the exact place. Means sitting in a comfort zone and thinking of something unrealistic or unusual thing to happen, like going to London, going to Paris, going to different parts of the world. That is going places. And bachcho, it is very common with the youngsters, especially youth, and the youth who are in their adolescence. Adolescence. That is a period between 13 to 19. Teenage, teenagers. So teenage has to be handled with very care, and teachers play a very important role at this time. Bachcho, the aim of teaching this chapter to you all people, it's not only to teach you chapter, merely interpreting for you, merely making you perfect to get 2 out of 2 marks or 10 out of 10 marks, but an important message to be given that sometimes unrealistic dreams can be very, very harmful for teenagers. Sometimes there are disadvantages of such adolescent fantasizing. What exactly happens in this chapter? Who is the protagonist of this chapter? What exactly the message is conveyed here? We will have to read the chapter and enjoy. So as usual, I'm going to read about the author, A.R. Barton, who is a modern writer who lives in Zurich and writes in English. In the story Going Places, Barton explores the theme of adolescent fantasizing and hero worship. बच्चों, adolescent fantasizing means what? Adolescent comes from the word adolescence, that is a particular period under which all the youngsters undergo. Teenagers, and the attraction, fantasizing is attraction during this adolescent period. Fantasizing at the time of teenage, and hero worship. You start worshipping someone, you start looking someone as your ideal, as your hero, and not only as a hero, but you start worshipping him or her. So what exactly happens during this adolescent age happens with the young girl Sophie in this chapter. So bachcho, a very important chapter from examination point of view, and a very important chapter from a real life taking messages point of view. So one should be very much careful during his teenage, and the children who have been reading this chapter, I urge to all the students to read the chapter with insight and see that are there advantages or disadvantages of such unrealistic dreams. Bachcho, whenever I am teaching this chapter to my children, I always say that it is very natural for teenagers to have such unrealistic dreams. But at the same time, there are disadvantages associated with such types of fantasizing. Bachcho, I don't say that dreaming is bad. I don't say one should not dream. But at the same time, I may add here that one should dream something realistic. If Dhirubhai Ambani would not have dreamt to be the big tycoon in his industry, he would not have been Dhirubhai Ambani. From a petrol filler to a petro king. If Amitabh Bachchan would not have dreamt to become a superstar, he would not have been a superstar. So, bachcho, there are long list of examples of such superstars. But at the same time, nurturing and carrying unrealistic dreams can be very harmful to any person. If you really fit in that dream, which is realistic, then only your dreams come true. Sometimes we read the cases of suicidal tendencies. Sometimes we come to know that how youngsters undergo that suicidal tendencies and get into depression. These are the reasons for adolescent fantasizing only. So, happy reading to all of you. Please carry and manage your adolescence very nicely, and definitely this chapter is going to help you in that manner too. Okay, let us begin with the chapter now.